Dekhterov's the boss. I'm just here to shoot Monolithians.
You know, I'm actually glad you're here, Loner. I dreamed about Pripyat for a long time, while I was stuck over in garbage. I thought I could dig up something mind-blowing, and I did. Fuck it, man. I was there with Daggy when we found you-know-what. And I know I can't study it. I can't do anything with it, but you can. You never made Daggy any promises. You're one lucky son of a bitch. Even after all these years, Pripyat is still a mystery. Maybe it's for the best. Let's see what you've got. Come back soon.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Commander of the Corps. I appreciate your help against the Monolithians.
Skiff.
I've heard about you, and the folks you roll with. Don't beat around the bush, Skiff. Every minute I'm here means one less dead Monolithian. What do you want?
What's the situation in Pripyat?
Grim. But you can see that for yourself.
What's the Corps doing here?
We're securing the area. The Palace of Culture is the last outpost where my men can rest and resupply in Pripyat. Why are you here?
I'm looking for the entrance to the Pripyat underground.
Don't expect any assistance from the Corps. I'm aware of what you and your associates are after. We won't allow it.
Is that a threat?
Yes. Your involvement might have saved a couple of my men, so you're permitted to stay in my town and camp for now. However, if you keep digging around, I'll treat you just like any Monolithian. I've said my piece.
Sector 6, clear.
We shouldn't have left. It's our town.
Sector 11, clear.
It's no one's town. Belongs to the dead, and I'm not gonna join.
Sector 7, we have got an issue. Windmill's gone silent.
Deploy a squad to Sector 8. Looks like an ambush. And keep a close eye on the stalker. Skiff, come in. S.T.A.L.K.E.R wants to discuss our next move with you. Sending you the coordinates. Hurry up.
Squad. Never made it back.
At all
There's
costs.
nothing there.
Deggy doesn't want to cooperate.
Looks like we're up
He's
next,
like the
then.
blind dog in the manger. He won't eat the hay himself, and he won't let anyone else have it either.
There has to be another way. It's what the zone is all about.
You're a changed man, Richter.
It's all thanks to you, Skiff. You were right. If you believe in something greater than yourself, life no longer seems that unfair anymore. And neither does the Zone. I'm not sure how this will all play out in the end, but I'll do my best to make amends for what I've done.
After all, regret is part of the darkness we're trying to leave behind. Among other things.
So, what's the plan now?
I've got 3 leads.
I already checked one. It's a dead end. Not to mention I narrowly escaped getting killed there.
And yet, your efforts were helpful to Skiff. Everything happens for a reason, you see. Now, we are left with 2 options, the Prometheus and the Laundromat.
The Prometheus? What's in there?
A long time ago, they stashed an archive of military facility blueprints there, including maps of the underground area. At the very least, we might be able to help our friendly guide expand his collection of Pripyat maps.
What's inside the laundromat?
It was the HQ for the military forces involved in Operation Fairway. Don't bother asking about the specifics. They both have enough crap to think about as it is. However, there could be documents there related to a helicopter that was sent to locate the entrance to the underground area. Stingray 7, I think it was.
I'm ready to go.
The city is a death trap. Wherever you turn, you're gonna have to fight your way out. And that's if you're fortunate enough.
The hardest part is just before you win, isn't it?
You ain't getting it, Skiff. I'm dead serious. Pripyat was never a walk in the park, but now...
I'm not like your old group, Richter. I won't end up lost. Trust me. Trust the Zone.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's get going. Keep me posted, all right?
Delta Team, rendezvous at the exact coordinates for points B or C.
Monolith iced the whole Warden squad yesterday. They're still there, just lying in the street. It's so weird.
It's a good thing, if you ask me.
Are we that different, though? They go to the center just like us. They die in Pripyat for no fucking reason. The zone swallowed them up, and now it's spitting them back out.
I don't have much stuff, as you can probably guess. We took all we could to Yaniv, and the rest, well, see for yourself. Just don't mention it to Degi. He wouldn't approve selling our stuff to a stalker. But you know, every bullet counts in Pripyat, so I'm just saving the life of a fellow human being. For a little donation, of course.
Tell me about Energetic Palace of Culture.
We are the vanguard here. Sounds nice, right? Well, it ain't as pretty as what we gotta do here. But someone has to keep an eye on Pripyat while Degi is away.
Besides, now that we are trying to take the town back, we need to know how many monolithians we've got on our hands, where they're hiding, and what they're up to. So we're kinda scouts, kinda engineers, but most of the time we're just sorry-ass bastards who are dumb enough to take the job. But Degi's right. Who else, if not us? Sometimes I think the zone is resistant to change. We've been guarding Pripyat for so many years now, and look at it. Monolith and the Stalkers, all over again. And we are hiding from them in some shithole just like before. Feels like some kind of creepy deja vu. I don't have much, but you're welcome to take a look. Come by if you need anything.
Well, hello. Let's see what you've got. Come back soon.
You made it in one piece.
Did you have a nice trip?
You gotta have more faith in me, Scar. Here, I found it.
See that guide? The zone is on our side. Let's see what we've got. Looks like this entire underground area is an old military facility called the Foundation. And there's more than one entrance. The Polisa Hotel and the Olympia Cafe. I reckon we shouldn't leave either one to our dear friends from the ward. Which means we're gonna have to split up. You can have first dibs, Skiff.
What's in store for me at the Polisa?
If our enemies beat us to it, you'll have a fight on your hands. But you love a good fight, don't you?
Tell me about the Olympia Cafe.
If I were one of our friends, I'd put a couple of snipers there. But you've got a knack for treading lightly, Skiff.
I'll go through the hotel.
I'll send my men to meet you there. Richter and I will take the second entrance. There's no way Korshunov can stop us this time.
Are you certain about this, Richter?
No. But you both keep telling me that faith isn't about certainty. I'll make sure they get to the spot. As for you, I never doubted you.
What's gonna happen after we get to the control center?
We'll pick up where we left off at Malachite. And this time, we'll see it through. We'll receive our instructions and purge all the darkness within us.
I've got it. Ready to move?
Let's do this. And brace yourself. The zone has the ultimate challenge in store for us. If you've got any unfinished business, you should probably wrap it up before we start down this path.
One more step, and victory is ours. Then everything we've been through won't be in vain. I'll help you however I can. You do your part, too. I've always had a feeling this zone was something more than just a place on a map. And now I'm sure of it. I've fixed worse. I'll make it better than new. I'll see you around, whether it's here or in the Shining Zone.
I'm no fan of small talk, least of all at a time like this. Make it quick. Each of us has a role to play. Mine is handling supplies. Maybe we won't need any of these goods in the Shining Zone, but we can't make it there without them. All my goods are top-notch, but choose wisely. I'm not saying goodbye. Shoot the gate.
Here. But I avenged our men.
A good man. Reported that the warden pigs are already digging towards the Foundation. Get over there on the top. Still underground.
Bad timing, man.
hope you can hear me, Skiff. Korshunov's already in the main hall. They're just waiting for the new control unit. I'll do what I can, but please, don't try to charge in head-on. You'll just get yourself killed. Use the video surveillance room on the second floor. I'll open it for you. I have the means to do it.
You made it, Skiff. Come on, let's move. Did you hear Dallin? They want to destroy the zone. We can't let that happen.
What about S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
He's taken another way. We'll be okay on our own. Hurry up. We can chat once the zone is safe.
Why the hell are you stalling? You just need an incident. One stupid device and connect another in its place. It's no more difficult than changing batteries. Don't push me, Colonel. This equipment hasn't been maintained in a long time. We need to be extremely careful. Otherwise... Darling, don't act up. This ragtag bunch can't get to the generators on foot. So what was the point of opening up X11? Just do this, and soon the name Dmitro will echo round the world. We need someone we can all trust to get those fucking hoops spinning. And we both know that representative isn't an option. But my father... Your father's dead! He's gone! I saw them boiling in those pods with my own eyes. The goddamn physiograph is just a fucking talking TV man! It's hard to believe, but subtle matter is real term. I know it! You're not a scientist, you're just a lousy piece of shit. Oh yeah? Fuck you! Fall into place. Finally.
You got it? Here.
We are the result of an experiment, ended creating a super consciousness called sea consciousness.
Father.
According to our calculations, Earth is surrounded by a special informational field, the so-called noosphere. It links all sentient inhabitants of the planet and stores their mental images.
What's the true scientist rule?
Our main goal was to make small adjustments to the noosphere, allowing us to remove things like anger, cruelty, greed, and other negative factors from the planet.
Dad, like you said, what's the true rule of a scientist?
Individuals are unable to affect the noosphere.
Be quiet.
But sea consciousness could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! It must be erased, destroyed, eradicated. I want it wiped out forever, without a trace, without pity! Skip!
Dig deeper, darling. Dig deeper, son.
It's all real. It's always been real. The miracles of the zone. Subtle matter. Eternal life within the noosphere. And I nearly destroyed it. Almost deprived humanity of its chance at immortality. I could have killed my own father.
But in the end, you didn't do any of that. You saw the truth just in the nick of time. And you made the right choice.
Yes. That much is true. But I came dangerously close to making the wrong one. I really meant well. I believed that I could make the future a little better. But Agatha's plan was never about the good of humanity, was it? All she wanted was total control. And if it wasn't for you, she would have cheated. I don't know if I would have found the courage to get to the truth if you hadn't opened my eyes to it. Thank you. For everything.
What do you intend to do now?
I'm going to talk to my father, for starters. For far too long, I was convinced this would never happen again. I've got a lot of questions. And a lot to apologize for. I just need to enhance the connection. The link is still unstable. I don't want to lose him again before I'm done. And after that, well, I suppose it depends on you. You and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Seems I was almost late. What the hell were you and the Ward trying to do here?
I was about to do something right for once in my life. And I would have died for it, if it weren't for you. And they were planning to replace the representative. Once they reconnected with the generators, they could use the X network and all that sea consciousness had created. They wanted to erase my father. By my hand. I don't know if Colonel found that small detail funny.
You made the Shining possible. You've played your part. Now S.T.A.L.K.E.R and I need to finish what your father set in motion.
It's still very dangerous out there. However, if you succeed, if it all goes according to plan, all these deaths, the Wardens, Spark, Noontide, ordinary stalkers, they'll all be undone. Humanity will finally attain the life it deserves. A life without pain, without death, without hate. It's a risk worth taking.
Maybe, after the Shining, great experiments will finally be performed without casualties.
Sounds like a promising future. Best of luck to you. See you in the new reality.
blast. I was afraid I wouldn't make it in time.
Greetings, Skiff. The last time you conversed with a representative of Sea Consciousness, it was comprised of all its members. Thanks to your assistance, I can finally speak for myself. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Valentine Darling, the leader of the team responsible for making contact with the noosphere. In 2006, I refused to follow the regulatory board's orders and became one of those who created the zone by mistake. I'm sure you've accumulated quite a few questions since our last encounter.
I've heard about induced illusions being part of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program. I wasn't completely sure if subtle matter was real or if you were just a holographic projection.
The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program does indeed exist, but its function differs from what you might imagine. It doesn't generate illusions, but rather enables the exchange of data with the noosphere. This is what made our communication possible.
So at some point, you decided to go against the regulatory board. Why?
The regulatory board, a group of influential people behind Project X, wanted to use our work to gain control over the noosphere with the help of a generator's network all over the planet. But they wanted it only for themselves. We couldn't let that happen. As long as there is darkness in humanity, there will be people like them. Our original plan was to remove this darkness. That's how Sea Consciousness came into being. During the experiment, there was a breakdown, and the noosphere energy rushed to the Earth, creating an anomalous zone. Thanks to it, we got new opportunities and developed the Shining Project.
What do I need to do to make sure the Shining becomes a reality?
First, we need to restore the connection between the center and the generators. It can only be done manually at the generators, so you'll have to make your way there through the Dead Valley. I'll do my best to teleport you as close as possible, but the teleportation system is currently unstable, so you'll need an experimental Project X suit. I'll give you the coordinates. Once the connection is restored, we'll need another piece of the puzzle. A mediator, a human being, who will act as an intermediary between the zone and the noosphere.
To restore communication between the center and the generators, I'll have to cross Dead Valley. How do I do that?
Now that the navigator is operational, the emissions in the Dead Valley are becoming more frequent. The entire zone is in flux. New anomalies are emerging everywhere, and secure routes are vanishing. Only the Shining has the power to reverse this process. But fear not. The valley is only truly dangerous for the Ward and those who seek to destroy the zone. Not for you. Walk without fear, and you'll reach your destination. And be the first to witness real miracles.
Who's gonna become the mediator between the zone and the noosphere?
Bringing the Shining to life would be impossible without your skiff. However, the role of the mediator requires someone with Class 5 perceived protection. A single person wouldn't have sufficed in the past, but now, with Sea Consciousness manifested as subtle matter, we can enhance the connection from the other side. S.T.A.L.K.E.R's mind exhibits an exceptional resistance to emissions. That's why the responsibility of resurrecting us falls on his shoulders. One might say, he was born for it.
I've always known.
We are on the verge of achieving our goal, and thanks to you, we can now attain it. No, please, leave. I'd like to speak to my son.
Hi, Dad. The connection is incredibly unstable.
I'll lend you a hand, Doc.
We've lost too many. But we'll meet again in the Shining Zone. Stock up on supplies. Traveling light won't get you there. I've fixed worse. I'll make it better than new. I'll see you around, whether it's here or in the Shining Zone.
Looks like I really am your guardian angel. Don't worry, Skip. We're in the Dead Valley, but we're still alive. Just don't give up, all right? Have faith. Looks like the weather is getting worse. We should go. Get down there. I'll be waiting for you further ahead.
By your will, Monolith, by your power, bring my brothers back to me. Grant them peace.
What else is there to do? It's either win or lose. That's just how it goes.
It wasn't in vain. None of it was ever in vain. I can rest easy now.
Later, okay? Later, okay? Later, okay? Okay? Look for burning fires. Near them, emissions aren't dangerous. Promise. Meet me at the destroyed convoy.
No, I've had enough. There was something I wanted to discuss.
Everything's gonna be all right now, guys.
Wow, this is a hell of an invention you've got here. You're a real scientist now.
Sky, what's going on? Come in. Mutants. Got rid of them. Copy that. We're following you to the valley. Zenith 1, I'm over the generators. Quite beautiful here. And peaceful. I'm about to land. See, background is fine. Hover there. Land when you see us. Sky, I see you. Go.
Well, that's it. I took you here, as promised. I did it.
I'm sorry it had to go down like this.
You taught me what it means to believe. And look, I'm a true guide now, just like you promised. The zone is so beautiful, Skip. Now that I can see it for real, it's just breathtaking. Do what you gotta do, Skip.